this video I'll demonstrate how to set up a Snowflake space in Y42. So if we head over to the created space page, we can provide a space name. Let's just call it a Snowflake space and hit continue. Then we select the provider. This will be Snowflake for us. And here we need to provide Snowflake credentials. To get these credentials, we head over to Snowflake. We create a new SQL worksheet and we paste in the query from the Getting Started guide. So here we provide a bunch of variables. I'll just set a default password for now. I trust that you will provide a sensible value for this. And then we run all of these commands. Now Snowflake will take a little while to run all of this, and the statement was now executed successfully. We can now copy in these values to our Y42 space. So our user will be, as we showed here, the Y42 getting started. The password will be my secret password. The warehouse will be the same as this one. And so will the database. Now the only thing we still need to retrieve is the account URL, and we retrieve that by going to Snowflake, going here in the bottom left corner, going to our accounts and hitting this copy account URL button. It's a bit hidden, but where you know where to find it, you can find it. That's it for the Snowflake setup, and now we need to create a storage account, and here we can choose our Amazon S3 storage, and we need to provide a bunch of S3 storage credentials. So we head over to Amazon, AWS, and we navigate to IAM. Here we'll need to create a new user for our Y42 space. Let's call this one Y42 getting started. Hit next, and we can leave the rest of these permissions on default. And as you'll see now, we've got a new getting started user. So from here on out, we need to create an inline policy, and we do so with a JSON policy. Again, this code can be copied from the Getting Started guide. So let's not worry about the specifics here, and we hit next. Now let's provide a sensible policy name. How about Y42 demo access? And we create a policy. There we go. Now the last thing we need to do for our user here is provide security credentials. So we create an access key for the command line interface. Ignore Amazon's warnings. Oh, sorry. Understand the above recommendation. We can leave this empty, and now we've got our access key. So if we copy these values, the access key ID, and the secret access key as well, we are now set up completely. Be sure that you pick the region here that you prefer. For us, that's Frankfurt. Now, the final step here is to choose a Git provider. We can choose for Y42 hosted GitLab, or if you're so inclined, you can provide your own GitLab repository or your own GitHub repository. For now, we'll use the Y42 hosted GitLab. You can always swap this out later if you want to. Now, Y42 will take a little while to create this, but in a few short moments, we should have our fresh space set up, and we should be good to start development. There we go.